So, a couple of weeks ago on a Friday morning, I was just sitting down in my home recording studio with a cup of tea to hop on a podcast with my friend and host of the podcast, HR Superstars, Adam Weber. So, I was looking so forward to that and to a great day full of meetings and connections when suddenly my sweet puppy, Danny Mac, got sick. He vomited right at my feet in my office. So I quickly got to work cleaning it up, thinking like, oh, it's all right. I've got a few minutes. I got this. And as I was cleaning, I could hear him gagging in the kitchen. So of course I went running in there to check on him right at the time that he was throwing up blood. So of course, I was really scared about that and not knowing what to do. I called the vet who said to bring him in ASAP. And then I called my colleague, Erica, because she makes everything better, and asked her to please help me shift my day around. But I told her there are two emails that I want to send. So I sent two quick emails, one to Adam, who I was getting ready to record with, and another person I was planning to meet with that afternoon. It was a meeting we'd shifted before. It was really important, but I knew I was going to need to shift it. And then I headed to the vet's office where I ended up staying for a few hours. And while I waited, feeling anxious, feeling guilty, feeling like, oh my gosh, I have so much going on, I saw an email come through from Adam. And it was a simple message that had big impact. Actually, it was just two emojis, prayer hands and a heart. It was simple, but it was an acknowledgement of compassion and empathy. He got it, and it was fine. I got teary-eyed sitting in the vet's office, and it very quickly put to ease the anxiety I felt over having to cancel our meeting last minute. And then about an hour later, I received another response from the other meeting that I had shifted. And it was a very different response. It was a frustrated response at having to shift the date and time. So the story is a reminder of the impact of how we respond to everything in our lives. A little bit of compassion goes a long way. And I do believe that we are all craving it. We are craving someone saying to us, hey, you're okay. You've got this. So even in those two little simple emojis, just being told like, Andrea, you're good. It was exactly what I needed in that moment. As American author Leo Buscaglia wrote, too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. Those little emojis were exactly what I needed in that moment and really helped to turn me around in that moment. So here's to grace and small acts of kindness today. You never know what's happening with the people you interact with. So let's lean into kindness. What a great way to take care of yourself and each other. And about Danny Mac, we're learning how best to respond to his sensitive tummy and GI issues. And you'll be happy to know that he is on the mend and feeling much better.